Alright there, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. Another video on Old Red, our Project 1983 Peterbilt 359. In today's video, I'm going to do something I should have done probably at least a year ago and replace these ratty old Glad Hand air hoses. Now these airlines are honestly the same ones that were on the truck when I bought the truck, and this truck had been off the road for at least 15 years when I got it. I know the truck looks a far cry from what it did, but I never did get around to replacing those air hoses, so they are at least 15 years old. Luckily that hasn't bit me in the butt quite yet. So we're going to go ahead and get them swapped out with the new set here before they do. Now I had gone ahead and bought this set of airlines on Amazon. Put a link in the description below. I know some of you guys don't like Amazon. That's fine. You don't have to buy it there. Buy it anywhere you want. But if you buy it through my link, I do get a little bit of a commission on that. And regardless, I'm sure these will be better than what I got on here. But really, time will tell if they're how good they are or how good they're not. See a few reviews on there about them splitting on the ends right away, but I think a lot of that's when guys set them up too tight and they get pulled too tight. I don't care how good a quality they are, if you set them up wrong, you're going to have problems with them. Now first thing I see is going to be a problem here is this does come with a bulkhead connector, and then the strain relief screws onto that, and that's what clamps it down. However, on my old lines here, the bulkhead connector is female on both ends. This bulkhead connector is female on this end and male on this end. I could use a female to female adapter or change out my compression fitting here to one with the female thread. But I think I'm just going to go ahead and reuse these bulkhead connectors. Take this hose off of here, put them on there. But first thing I need to do is go ahead and get all this old stuff off. Alright, now with all the old stuff off, I'm going to go ahead and clean up this pogo stick. Even though it's only a year old, it's looking kind of rough. Well, it looks better than it did. It doesn't look great. It's going to look just the same in a short period of time, so I'm not going to bother doing a whole lot much more to it. Try to clean it up better. It is what it is. I think next thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to unwrap these, because I want to put my additional pigtails into this same lube. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and take our fittings here so we can still use our strain relief, and they do come with some thread sealant already on them, so we should just be able to thread these in here, tighten them down, then we can put our hose on, slide our strain relief down, and thread it onto the outside of this connector. Go ahead and put some dielectric grease on my plug here before I go ahead and plug this end in. Alright, so it took a little bit of finagling here, but I think I got this, so I'm fairly happy with things. Before I kind of finalize things and whatnot, I think I want to go ahead and get this thing backed under a trailer. Hook up all my pigtails, kind of see how things are hanging, and if everything looks good, go ahead and just secure a few things and tidy a couple things up, and then this will be done. So yeah, the audio is probably awful outside because the wind's blowing straight sideways. So I got everything hooked up, got 4-ways on, got lights on, trailer air supply is pushed in. I'm gonna go ahead and pull the Johnny bar down, and we're walking around the trailer, the connections, check for leaks, make sure all the lights are working. That 6-way plug's not used on this trailer, so that's why that's just tied up. I'm pretty happy with how things are hanging here. I don't hear any air leaks. Here the trailer's still airing up back here, but see, brake lights are on. These ones are the same brightness as the turn signal, so you can tell brake lights are on. All the lights down this side are working. Okay, so yeah, I think we're good to go. Go ahead and unhook here, pull the truck back in the shop.